Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again. All right. Hello. Hello, hello. We're going to do some divination. It's top secret. Nobody knows about it. Ha ha ha. So let me know in the comments what kind of divination you want to do. I'm kind of feeling like we got runes. Hiya. Hi, Raptite. We got runes. We got some dowsing rods. We have a ghost box. We could just see if there are any entities that want to come through and communicate tonight. I don't know. I had a feeling that somebody on here needs to do something like this, and we haven't done this yet. So yeah, hi Cecil. Yeah, secret divination. I've already called in Gezadine. So we've got some disembodied in here who are ready to help us out. So yeah, does anybody have anything that they wanna ask a particular spirit, or maybe a spirit that you have not met yet? Or do you want to just ask a question about, like, I don't know, the nature of the fucking universe? Whatever you want. So give me some questions, people. Let's do this. Let's do it. There's so many things. Hi, Jamie. Anything. Yeah, let's do it. You know, I think last time people were really into doing the dowsing rods. So I'm partial to that. Who's Gabby? Bring it. I will bring it. So you want to try? Hi, Stasia or Stasia. I'm sorry. I don't know. It's been a long fucking night. But yeah, we got the dowsing rods. Anybody want to ask a question? We're gonna see. This is I'm gonna start with asking yes or no. Let me just make sure my cat is... Hey, Beetle Plier. Good to see ya. I hope everybody's all right. How's everybody doing? Jesus, what a gnarly week. Did anybody else have a gnarly fucking week? God damn it. Hated it. I don't even like to say hate, and I really did not like it. So much did not. You did? Yeah, I'm sorry, Michaela. Fucking sucked. You too, Bella? What is going on? No, it was gnarly, huh? Invite to join. I don't know who you are. Who are you, Adam? I don't know who you are. I'm going to decline because I don't know who you are. Luna, hiya. Are you asking me, Michaela? I'm fucking tired. Didn't get a lot of sleep. Yeah. Had a good week. Not gonna lie, I'm sorry y'all had. What is happening? Will I move in 2024? Okay, so we're gonna start asking, oh, you had a fun day? Good, I'm glad. Now you're exhausting. Fucking shopping really takes it out of you. People don't think it does, but it totally does. Hi, Lady Val, nice to see you. Hello. All right, so everybody's in here. I know that some of you want to ask some questions. Okay, let me go back to Carol first, and Bree will do the will I meet him soon. So in just a second here, let me go back. What did you say? Somebody asked me something. If you ask me something, ask me again, because I lost it. We're gonna start with who is this? Okay, I don't know who this is. All right. Subscribe to the YouTube. Thank you, Bella. Yeah, there's great conversations, and there's going to be more to come. We're just scrambling now to get editors in place for the show. So yeah, we've been kind of like off the map a little bit, but we have an amazing editor team now, which is awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna tune in unless you guys know Polly. We're not talking to Polly for a bit. Polly, have questions. We're going to work with Gezadine, my entity that I work with all the time, to start. And then when you get to your point, when you're asking a question, if you want to ask somebody separately, like your grandmother or whatever, like just let me know, okay? All right. Oh, Kaylee, thank you. Yeah. What kind of stuff do they do in the film business? All right, let's just start with Gezadine. Okay, show me a yes. All right, X is yes. All right, show me a no. All right, these are very calibrated, and Gezadine is willing to play with us tonight. Gezadine, are you going to play with us? Yes. Okay. All right. So, who was that first one? Bree. Ask me that question again, and we'll go back and we'll try again. There's some weirdos on TikTok, man. You gotta get out all the fucking weirdos. I can't remember what the question was. Oh, will you meet him? Okay, like him being the one. Okay. Will Bree, B-R-I, meet him? Gezadine, yes or no? That is a solid yes. Hello, it's Jay. It's so good to see you. All right, let me go back up. Is the shadow man on Bella's property protective? Is the shadow man on Bella's property protective? That is also a yes. Okay, moving right along. Oh yeah, Polly, we've had some issues with Polly, so sorry about the lagging, yeah. Will the house stay in the family? Okay, this is for Kelsey Gezadine, okay? Will the house stay in Kelsey's family? Ooh, will the house stay? I mean, I'm getting a yes, but it seemed like the first one was very like maybe. I love you too. I'm so excited. Thanks for this message. Oh, good. Yeah. I mean, honestly, yeah. Bri, I'm sorry if I'm fucking it up, but like, you're definitely gonna meet him for sure. Will I move in 2024? This is for Carol Gezadine. Will Carol move in 2024? That is a solid no, Carol. Okay, Luna is asking, will I move by the fall? Will I move by the fall? Also, we got a no. These are strong no's. Not even a maybe. It's just a definite no. I hope that's what you want to hear. Moving's a bitch anyway, so. Okay, what else? Let's see. What do we got here? He makes his own movies. He even starred in oh, cool. In A Quiet Place. I haven't seen that yet. Okay, so from Riley, will me and Rin get to go to the Eras tour together? Oh, yeah. Okay, so some Taylor Swift. Riley wants to know, will Riley and Rin get to go to the Eras tour together? This is Taylor Swift, Gezadine. Please, I know this isn't your favorite. Okay, will Riley and Rin get to go to the Eras tour together? Okay, that's a solid maybe. Went right to maybe. Okay. Beetle, is my grandmother, okay, so Beetle Plier says, is their grandmother still with them in spirit, Gezadine? Is their grandmother still with them in spirit, is the question. And that is a yes. Strong yes. Okay, Bella's back with, Bella would like to know, should I make the move to Pennsylvania, Gezadine? That's a yes. What part of Pennsylvania are you trying to go to? I used to live there. Oh, hi, Jacqueline. You're amazing. Stop it. You're welcome, Carol. I don't know if that was helpful. Who is Polly? So Polly is a haunted doll that Alexandra LeMay gave to us, or we purchased from them. And she's a little too haunted for us at this time. So we're going to give her a little break. Okay, how do you protect yourself against anything negative when using the dowsing rods? I'll show you. Gezadine. What a handsome man, huh? No, but it's truly, Gazadine is the disembodied that I work with a lot, pretty much every day. I also work with my grandmothers. That would include 5 grandmothers that I work with on both sides, and they're very protective. I have a lot of protection around me. Thank you for the roses. That's nice. Okay. Mount Carmel. I don't know where that is. I really don't. Hi, Elaine. Waza. Okay. So anybody else have questions? Thank you, Anna Maria. Will I find what's wrong with my left knee soon? Oh, I got some gummy bears. Thank you so much. Jamie. Jamie would like to know, Gazadine. Will they find out what is wrong with their left knee soon? Ooh, that's a maybe. Oh, yeah, that's a maybe. You can rephrase it if you want. Was that Jamie? Will this next year be as awesome as I think it's going to be? I fucking hope so. Okay, Jacqueline would like to know, will this next year be as awesome as they think it's going to be? That's a yes. Jacqueline, I fucking hope that's true, because 2023 is rough in a lot of ways. Great in a lot of ways, but rough in a lot of ways. Yeah, that was a good one. If more people have questions, let's keep it going. We'll just keep going with the dowsing rods because they seem to be, in recent months and weeks, like the most accurate. So yeah, give us your questions. We're working with a inhuman entity named Gazadine here. Gazadine is disembodied and very, 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 very old. So yeah, he's helped me with so many divination sessions. Okay, Michaela, Michaela would like to know, will they get the help they need soon? Will they get the help they need? Whoa, that is a no. Okay, hold on. Let's ask again. Maybe, Michaela, maybe be more specific. Sometimes when it's really broad, it doesn't always like yield the best results. Yeah, that was a hard no. It just like whipped me in the neck. So maybe, yeah. Oh, no worries. Don't be sorry. Yeah, no, this is the nature of divination. It's kind of bajiggity. What do you think, Gazadine? Should we keep going? Yeah, if y'all have questions, keep the questions coming. Okay, all right. Michaela is now asking, will my mental health get better? This is Michaela. That is a yes. Yeah, he probably slapped me in the neck because the thing you should know about Gazadine is that he's sassy. So if you give him something that's really broad, he can be kind of like, he's kind of like a little bit of a sass master. So, all right. So Stasha, forgive me for mispronouncing. Will their newest business project be successful is the question. Ooh. I would interpret that as a maybe, but it's leaning more toward yes. Okay, so it's Jay, one of our very favorites, is saying, should I keep pushing my content out there to build my community, etc. is the question. Gazadine. He's like, how long am I going to have to do this? That was a yes. Yeah. After I told him. It's like, Gazadine, don't be mean. Okay. I know he is so sassy, but look at his face. Come on. Like he is sorry about the ring light, but yeah, like he is a good being. He really is. But sometimes he thinks that the shit that we do is really stupid. Like, when we do ghost hunting and stuff, he's always like, this is dumb. Why are you doing it like this? Okay, so let's do Beetle Plier is asking, will they meet their soulmate soon is the question, Gazadine. Oh, no. Oh, hello. it's landed on yes. It for a split second it went to maybe that means soon is the part that's like debatable. Like, what is soon? Again, he struggles with those like vague ones. Hi, Silver Angel. You got a question? We're asking a spirit that I work with all the time. Questions. He's kind of sassy, so you got to be very specific. We aren't that enlightened yet. Yeah, exactly. Did your recent spell work? Okay, so it's Jay is asking if their recent spell is working. Or did it work? And that is a yes. Yes. I'd love to know more about your spell, but also don't share with me if that kind of takes the power out of it. Anna Maria. Oh, Anna Maria has a good question. Anna Maria would like to know, should their career be as a ghost hunter? That was a yes right away, Anna Maria. So I say go for it. And if you need help, reach out to us in our Discord and we're happy to, like, we're not gatekeepy. You know, if you need help with the process, just let us know. We have all kinds of experience and experiments. Mindy, is death something we should be afraid of? Gezadine, is death something that we should be afraid of? It was a slow no. I'm wondering if that's because certain deaths can be very uncomfortable. It was for a friend. That's all I can share at the moment. That's totally fair, Jay. That's totally fair. Yeah. Spells are fucking weird like that. I'm working a spell right now as well, and I can't tell you jack shit about it. Will I find my true soulmate? Okay. Kaylee would like to know, Kaylee would like to know, will they find their true soulmate before they're 45 that they'll spend the rest of their life with? So this is what I would call it, maybe in that it's a little too future oriented. A lot of times you have to kind of tie it to something that's present. So Kaylee, if you want to like maybe rephrase it a little bit to something in the current, like have you met somebody who you think might be your soulmate, or like what is the probability of that, something like that. Okay, so we got another one here. We got Gezadine. So Beetle wants to know. Thank you, Beetle Plier. They want to know, Gezadine, my sweet baby Gezadine, if New Blood Universe, the shows that we're working on, the production company that we work for and on, if it's going to be successful. That was a quick ass yes, which is exciting. Y'all, I cannot even, I wish I could tell you, but we found out today about these amazing editors that we have, and I don't even know why they want to work with us. That's how out of our league they are. So I can tell you this, that one of your favorite shows that's on TV that many of you watch, I mean, we're not talking like paranormal shit. We're talking like Emmy award-winning, Golden Globe award-winning that shit. That somebody who edited one of those shows, can't give you any more than that, I know it's vague, will be editing New Blood season 1 and maybe season 2. Okay, Silver Angel would like to know, does their soulmate live near them or far from them? Okay, so it has to be a yes or no. So I'll say, does their soulmate currently live near them? That is a no. Does their soulmate live far away from them? That's a yes, yeah. So maybe you gotta move soon, Silver Angel. I don't know. Okay, Zoe has a question. Question is, will their husband and them reconcile before the divorce goes through? So this is a current thing that's happening right now. Will Zoe and their husband? That is a maybe, strong maybe. Yeah. All right, where are we at? Will I get an in-person donor soon? Ooh, it's Jay. That's a good question, especially for Gezadine. Okay, it's Jay would like to know if they will get an in-person donor soon. That's a maybe. Are you willing, Jay, to explain what kind of donor you want? And it's okay if you aren't. That's totally okay. Just curious because we could maybe get a little more detailed in the question. Go away. No, I did not want that. I'm talking to someone curious. He's one important good to me and my son. Okay, so Kaylee is talking to someone currently. And they are wanting to know if he is, I think, good for them and for their son. Gezadine, what do you think about that? Oh, I mean, honestly, Kaylee, it looks kind of like a no, but look at that. Like it's leaning toward maybe. I think he doesn't have enough information about that. This happens with Gezadine sometimes. Let's see what we got here. Energy donor. Oh, whoops. Let me go back up here. Hold on. Oh, we did that. Well, shit. Energy donor. Well, it's Jay. I don't have to tell you. I mean, I will say yes, but we'll see what Gezadine says. It's Jay is looking for an energy donor soon. Is that going to happen? Yes. I already knew that. We can help you with that. Yeah, you're welcome, Silver Angel. Thanks for asking. Yeah, Kaylee, I mean, don't take these for law. I mean, you also, Gezadine is an entity that I work with who can see to a certain extent. You know, he might not be able to see it in the way that some of your spirits do. So if any of you all have specific spirits that you want to ask, you totally can. You too, Michaela. Have a good night. Yeah, you're fine. It's Jay. It's going to be great. Things are going to be great soon. I can't tell you so many things, but I want to. We're going to have a premiere. There's going to be lots of vampires there. Yeah, it's going to be great. Don't worry, Michaela. I got what you meant. Okay. Any more questions for Gezadine, or should we move on to something else? Oh, these are weird. What? Do you want to be in the live? Do you all want to meet my kitty? Oh my goodness, this is my kitty, Hilda Beans. Do you want to say hello, Hilda? Ha ha! She's like, what the fuck is this? Hilda, say hi. All right, that's my baby Hilda. Okay, it's Jay. I'm down to just do this for a minute. Okay, Gezadine. It's Jay, which it's Jay. I have to say, I think Gezadine is the most interested in what you're asking. So these are a great line of questions. He's kind of coming through here. Okay, does Lilith want to work with It's Jay? Oh, that's a yes. Yes, curious about that. Okay, Fen, have you fed? Bella, what a question to ask. I am not allowed to talk about that. I'm not even allowed to have been telling you about that. Let's see. I know, isn't Hilda so cute? Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? She's crazy. Okay, you got a better question, Kaylee. Maybe I'm going alone. Is the question, am I going I'm going alone, ever going to just be me and my son? Or so are you asking, like, is it only going to be, like, are you only going to be alone moving forward? Is that the question? Like, just you and your son? Okay, this is a cool one. Gezadine, you might know this entity. Okay, Anna Maria would like to know, does, I don't know, it's Ayarton, does Ayrton watch over me? I'm not familiar with this entity. Does Ayrton, watch over Anna Maria. That is a yes. Strong yes. Ote. I know, Jay, I know. Jack and I are gonna work something out regarding the feeding question. We've been talking about some things, so maybe we'll do something that's really like interactive and obviously consensual. I'm going alone ever. Okay. I think what Kaylee is asking is like, are they going to be alone forever in this lifetime? Let's be clear about that. That's a no. Yeah, it's a strong no. Yeah, it just keeps going and going. So, and it hit me on the shoulders. So no. Stacia, can you tell me how I can find out the names of my 2 guide entities? So, yes, there are lots of different ways you can do this. One of the ways that I like to do is if you can get yourself in some kind of meditative space. If you are neurodivergent and you don't love to do like full-on meditation, like Vipassana meditation or like full-on silence, you can do chanting, you can do breath work. Breath work is really helpful. Something to get you into your like higher self. I would say if you're trying to contact guides, you would probably want to do this a few times, like consecutive days in a row. So maybe like 3 to 5 days in a row. You try to get into a space, and then maybe once you get like a little bit into it, you want to just basically close your eyes after you're done the meditation, like immediately after as you're sitting there, and focus for a second, do some deep breaths, and just ask, who is my guide that has my best interest in mind? And when you ask that question, someone's gonna come forward. Don't think about it. It's the thing that pops into your mind automatically. So, for instance, when I did this, like the first thing that popped into my mind, it might be a weird thing. Like one of my guides likes to be called mom. So, I was doing this exercise and all of a sudden like just popped into my mind, mom. I learned after spending some more time with them that was what she liked to be called by me. So it just made the most sense for us. Once you get their names after that first time, you can then just like start cultivating a relationship with them. And you can do that by literally, like I talk to Gezadine every fucking day. I'm like, hey, how's it going? What's going on with you? I also leave out offerings for them, just to show that like I'm not only looking for something from them. So hopefully that helps. Anna Maria, he was a racing car driver who died. Who was that, Anna Maria? I'm sorry, I'm not following. Oh, no, don't worry, Bella. It's okay. You're all right. Everybody's okay. Well, I will say, ooh, fuck a duck. Do I have any spirit guides? Well, Beetle Plier, I will say straight up before we talk to Gezadine, absolutely you do. 100% you do. And if you just sort of follow the advice that I just laid out, like you can absolutely create a relationship with them. So yeah, I would say we'll ask Gezadine as well if that makes you feel like a little bit more secure in it. So Gezadine, does Beetle Plier have any spirit guides? Yes. Yes, little baby, yes, but yes. All right, so what else? That makes me feel good. Good, Kaylee, I'm glad. Yeah, I mean, honestly, divination too, like everybody take this with a grain of salt because you have free will. So that's why it's hard to ask things that are too far into the future because you get to like decide. But there's some fucking shit. Here's some love. Oh, thank you for the love. It's Jay. I appreciate that. That's lovely. I have so much trouble finding out who my spirit guides are. I always get nothing. I want to ask you, Anna Maria, like, are you trying something similar to how I explained that? Or how are you trying to get through to them? Because you might have different kinds of guides who don't like that kind of way, you know? Kaylee, did you ever watch the show Taps? That's that one ghost hunting crew, right? Yeah, I think I did back in the day. You're welcome. All right, what do we got here? Okay, Christina Crosby has a question, Gezadine, the entity that I'm working with, for those of you who are joining. Will Christina Crosby find a place to live by the beginning of the year? Yeah. He's saying, I mean, Gezadine is saying no to maybe, mostly because it's one of those things that it's like too, I think it's a little too like future oriented. Jacqueline, am I allowed to ask if there's something more to me than just a regular human? That's a great question to ask, Gezadine. Absolutely, Jacqueline. All right, Jacqueline would like to know if there's something more to her or them than just a regular human, Gezadine. Yeah, I could have told you that. That's a hard yes, dang. There you go, Jacqueline. You can't deny that one. Oh, right. He was the racing car driver. Got it. Interesting, Anna Maria. Can we be friends, or anybody want to be friends? Carliana, we can absolutely be friends. 100%. It's Jay. Here's a question for you, Fen. What's your favorite candle scent? You know, I like, that's a funny question. I like, you know, like musky scents, like Palo Santo, things like that. How about you? What's yours? Oh, Lady Val, thank you so much for sharing the live. Okay. Everything due up my alley. We did Ouija board. Think have girl spirit in our house, like messes with the light. Okay, so I think you're asking, is there a little girl spirit in your house? Like legitimately? So I'll ask Gezadine, okay, Kaylee? I think that's what you're asking. Forgive me if I'm not understanding. So is there a little girl spirit in Kaylee's home currently? Ooh, that is a very hard yes, Kaylee. It sounds like there is. Who is Leah? I don't know who these people are. Oh, the old ghost TV show called Ghost Whisperers Amazing. Da, da, da. Yes, yes, yes. I think you are awesome, Kaylee. Seriously, I love people. Even though they fucking suck sometimes. Anybody have some fucking horrible relationship or like friendship shit go down this week? Jesus, take the wheel. Okay, Anna Maria, I've tried meditating to find out who my spirit guides are and I get radio silence. Okay, there's lots of ways we can get into this. Anna Maria, I would say tag me like on Discord if you aren't in our Discord, and we can have a more in-depth conversation about this, because I think we could start getting into like dream walking. There might be a different way that your guides like to get to you. Okay, Beetle Plier is saying here, they're asking Gezadine, is their soul entirely human? Huh, that's interesting. It does say yes. So it's different than what you asked before. So there's something about your soul that reads human at the very least. That's very interesting. I don't know if I've gotten that kind of like back and forth about like what you asked prior. What is happening? I can't keep up with this shit. Oh, Egyptian musk is so good. Yeah, so good. Love it. Beetle Plier, I don't know if your soul is entirely human. Like, I don't know if anybody's soul is entirely human. But it seems like Gezadine thinks that it is. So maybe there's something more to that. If you want to unpack it, go ahead and ask. Anna Maria, and I'm like, oh, great. Yeah. I like sweet smells, but I also like ocean scents and eucalyptus. I like eucalyptus. I don't really like sweet scents. I don't know. I don't know why. I like them. I like a musk. What can I say? What can I fucking say? You're a musky candle. It's Jay. Palo Santo always makes me nauseous. Does that mean I'm a demon? No, it just means you don't fucking like it. Oh my gosh. Sister is calling from Pennsylvania about moving. Oh my God. That's weird. Right? We were just talking about that shit. Kaylee, all of these people are asking me to join the live, and I don't fucking know how that works. So no, I don't mean that. I'm joking, but like I really don't know how it works, so I'm not gonna say yes. So stop asking. Wow, thanks, amazing. So Ouija board for real. Oh my God. Yes, not all people are great. Yeah, some people fucking suck, and sometimes you can trust people, and then you find out you fucking can't. So amazing. Yeah, I would try the Ouija board, Kaylee, for sure. Yeah. Yeah, you can't vibe with everybody. I try though. I'm such a golden retriever. I really do. I really fucking love people. Yeah, you're welcome, Anna Maria. I hope that helped. Palo Santo is a bit strong for me, but I like sage. Yeah, sage is good. As long as we're using it like safely and not appropriatively. Thank you, Alex, for the rose. Beetle plier, true. Oh, will I become better friends with Stephanie? Okay. Stephanie, not our Stephanie. Is it our Stephanie, Christina? Because if it is, I'm curious too. Okay, Gezadine, we're gonna ask Gezadine. Will Christina become better friends with Stephanie? Oh, that is a no. That is a no. Let's ask one more time. Gezadine. You know who I'm talking about? Christina Crosby, 1987, wants to know if she will become, or they will become better friends with Stephanie. He's not budging, man. I don't know. I don't know if Stephanie's a good being. I'm not sure. Watch out for Stephanie. We're all star children. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I mean, we are, right? Because like everything comes from stars. Is there more than a regular old human part of me than what I think it is? Okay, is this how we're getting into the meat and potatoes of this shit? Okay, I like it, Jacqueline. Thinking outside the fucking box. Okay. Is Guzadine. This is Jacqueline, who's trying to get to the bottom of their human / everything else existence. The question is there more than a regular old human part of them? Is the more than a regular old human part of them? Oh, what they think it is. Okay, so they have an idea of what that regular old human, other than the regular old, fucking hell, Jesus Christ. You know what I'm saying, Gezadine? Is there? Yes. He's like, shut the fuck up. I'm a musky candle. Oh yeah, you are. Okay. Can you please make that your New Blood username? Please. It's Jay. Okay, Kaylee would like to know is... All right, Kaylee would like to know, I should make No, that's... guys, I'm so tired. I worked all day today. All right, Kaylee, is my dog Guinness happy in dog heaven? So Guinea passed a few months ago. Gezadine. Guinness, not Guinea. And Kaylee wants to know if he's happy in dog heaven. That's a yes. Yes. I think Gezadine, like, I just kind of felt the, like, I don't know if it's actually called dog heaven, but yeah, Guinness is good. Okay, Anna Maria, I had a really bad experience. Thank you, Samantha. With a Ouija board once and refused to touch them. For fun. So my partner just came in and was like, what is going on? I had a really bad experience. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, no, don't let Ouija boards dictate what you do and don't do, you know? if you had a bad experience, you know, respect that and trust your gut, trust your heart. But you know, you could always give it another try with somebody that you trust in the room or somebody who's used to them. Hi, Samantha. Okay, hold on. We got to get here. Let's see. Okay, it's Jay would like to ask, should they go to their graveyard and talk to the spirits there more? Yazidine. That's a yes. I got you, Finn. I got you, Jay. You're, am I more Pedro? To say out loud, but you're amazing. You're welcome, Jacqueline. You're amazing. My Wi-Fi kicked me off. That's okay, good. Time. Yeah, I mean, it's good to have respect for all the tools, right? Any of the divination tools, Ouija, these fuckers, anything that you're using, it's good to have respect for that. But we just really encourage, like, not to be afraid. So what are we doing here tonight? So Samantha, my sweet baby angel face, what we're doing is we are using the dowsing rods to sort of, you know, ask questions about whatever you want to ask about. It has to be a yes or no question, generally tied to the present. I'm working with Gezadine, my entity. Isn't he a snack? Abri from New Blood Universe, draws energy bodies and entity bodies and drew that of him. And he's always really good with divination for a certain period of time. So this is just a secret little thing I thought we could do. So if you have questions, let me know. Is the darker side of the paranormal world more attracted to me? This is Anna Maria. Would like to know this. Is the darker side of the paranormal? Yes. That was a yes. Okay. It's Jay. Oh, you know what is funny? Seeing a vampire on an energy high. I was lifting my bed and building a fort. What? Get out of here. Handsome. Oh, isn't he a snack? I know. I do be loving him. Okay, Shari also would like to know, or Sherry or Shari would like to know if their spirit is completely human, Gezadine. Is their soul or spirit completely human? That's a no. That would be a no. I got smacked with it. How you meet your entity. Okay. So Keely, remember I talked about this a little bit earlier. So basically one thing that you can do is just get into like a meditative state and actually, I'm getting tired now because this is just an impromptu thing. But Kaylee, if you want to talk more about this, join our Discord. You can go to newblood.tv and scroll down, click the Discord button, join, and then just bring that up. And make sure you tag me when you do at, I think it's just Feneloncush. And yeah, you can, it doesn't matter if you don't, or you, actually it's just at Fen, F-E-N. And we can talk about this more. I boop you. I boop you. I also boop you back. Should I start working with the deity presented this weekend? All right, question is, should Michelle start working with the deity presented this weekend is the question. That was a right away yes, Michelle. Yes, you've been booped. A boop you. I love a boop. I love a good boop. Anybody else have questions? Because I'm going to wrap it up here soon. I know a lot of you asked some like incredible questions. And I know that because Gezadine doesn't usually like to play along unless the questions have like some good oomph to them. So good job. Yeah, he usually gets kind of like annoyed and bored by this point. And he's still playing along, so... How do you spell his name? It's, I believe, Jay, it's, I spell it Gezzadin, Gezadine. You're welcome, Sherry. And yeah, he is a warrior. in the warrior path, if you're familiar with Michelle Belanger's work. Jay, I think you might be. You read the Psychic Vampire Codex, right? Is Gezadine having fun and having a good night? Oh, see, Jay's nice. Okay, so Jay's asking, are you having fun and are you having a good night? Oh, he did say yes. That's rare. Yeah, the Codex. So you know, so Gezadine is a warrior. Yeah. The new Psychic Vampire Codex is coming out, and it should be, I think, I don't want to say anything preemptively, but I like within the next month or so, and it's going to be the new edition. So we're really excited for it. Chillaxing all cool, shooting some b-ball outside of the school, and a couple of guys, they were up to no good. You know, I do these really long meditative courses. I think I don't know, like usually once a year, it's 10 days, 100 hours of meditation for 10 days. And you can't talk to anyone or look at anyone. You only eat twice a day, and you meditate, like I said, 10 hours every day. And every single time I've done it 7 times. Every single time when I get like to day 6 or 7, I need to talk, but you're not allowed. So I like walk the perimeter of the campus that we're on, and I sing the theme song to the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I don't know why. It's just fucking crazy. It's in like the deepest layers of my brain, clearly. Oh, you have it on PDF? Cool. I'm looking at getting the Vampire Chronicle. Oh, cool. Is that Michelle Belanger as well? I'm not familiar with all their work because they're so fucking prolific. Yeah, Jacqueline, it is. Like, I highly recommend it if you have serious trauma. Oh, Anne Rice, duh. If you have serious trauma in this lifetime, and you are going to therapy, I would definitely recommend that you're going to therapy. Or if you have even just like a moderate amount of trauma, I would say checking out Vipassana, 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 which is an ancient, it's the meditation that Gautama Siddhartha meditated. That's the meditation that he did, which is the Buddha, although anybody can be a Buddha. I'm going to be, so I highly recommend it, yes, because it will, what it is it's basically like 10 years of therapy in 10 days. Absolutely worth it. Absolutely worth it. Am I going to be diagnosed with cancer? Oh my goodness, that's an intense one, Christina. Okay, Christina. Is Christina going to be diagnosed with cancer? So that one to know. I will say, don't take these for medical, like, surety. Like, still go to the doctor if you're feeling something. You want to join, but low funds. Oh, honey peaches. Kaylee, you don't have to pay for Discord. It's free. What's the name of the place you went to for this? So they're all over the place. You just have to like look up Vipassana, Vipassana.org, and you'll be able to find different locations all around the world. Jay, are you part of the Vipassana community? Is that what you're saying? Oh, your brother is a Buddhist monk. That's so cool. That's really cool. Yeah, check it out for sure. I mean, I'm a glutton for punishment, meaning that like I am one of those people who I'm fine with, not fine in the moment, but I definitely will throw myself into shit that's very painful so that I can learn a lesson quickly, because I want to know everything and I want to learn everything. So I'm willing to kind of throw myself into that. I will say it does not take any prisoners. Vipassana is very, very difficult. little space. I don't really like to talk about it. You know, let's talk about it. When are we ever just fine? We are never just fine. I'm not. I hear you, Samantha. Not sure. Told by a gypsy is true. Apparently I have a past life and I'm a witch. Okay. Wow. Yeah. I mean, that's amazing. That's amazing. Yeah. You should look into that. You should, you know, connect with some other witches for sure. I'm a practicing witch. I know I'm not ever just fine. Okay. Samantha, listen, you're in good company. Okay. Like, I don't know. I don't know if I'm ever fine either. I mean, how can we be? Isn't this like world a fucking shit show right now? Ugh. Sometimes I wonder. I really do. Anybody else have any more questions for these? Or have any questions for me or any questions about New Blood Universe? Thank you everyone for giving me your little treats. Shadow work. Yeah, it's intense shadow work. Vipassana is the most motherfucking intense shadow work of your life. And the thing is like if you use drugs to do spell work at all, like I don't know if any of you do, once you do a Vipassana, you might have to do two. I don't know how deep like you're blocked, but you will find out that you do not need drugs to get to those like hallucinations and other like magical spaces. Oh, one more question, it's Jay. You got another question? What is this question? And anybody else who didn't ask their question yet, I'm gonna be done here in like 15-ish minutes. I was just doing this to see if anybody had anything because it felt right. You know, I think sometimes people need to experience this. Okay. Will I be closer to Fen, Frick, and Abry and possibly call them in the future? Probably it's Jay. All right, but I'll ask Gezadine. Gezadine, will it's Jay be closer to Fen, me, Frick, in case you didn't know who I was, Frick and Abry, and possibly call us in the future? Oh, it's a full yes. It's a full yes. So there you go. It's Jay. Me too. Okay. Is there a vampire living on my street? Oh my gosh. You have fascinating things going on. Okay. Okay. Kaylee would like to know if there is a vampire living on their street. Is yes. Yes, Kaylee. But you know what? There's more vampires out there than you think, right? Am I right? When will New Blood be launching? Amy, New Blood will be launching in winter 2023. We have an internal date that I am not allowed to tell you because we don't want to jump the gun, but it should be before the end of the year. Yeah, for sure. We are like trying to coordinate based on some other projects that are floating around. So yeah. Oh, Dina is here. Hi, Dina. Welcome to the show. I am insane right now because I have not gotten enough sleep. Will I get the job I want? So Dina K wants to know, will they get the job they want? Oh, this is yes. That's a yes. You sent, oh, fuck a duck. When, oh, thank you for sending a message to your film friend. That's so nice. That's so nice. Yeah, bonding. We are really like community oriented in New Blood Universe. Like we really, really sincerely care about people and work very hard to like make sure everybody feels seen and heard, and we like aren't fucking full of shit about that. We really, really mean it. So yeah, like we want this whole project in all the ways that it's going to unfold in the future to feel very interactive and like you're a part of it. Yeah. So it's Jay is saying that, I think it was Kaylee who asked, you know, the vampires do be hiding in the shadows, but they might not after New Blood comes out. Who knows? Yes. Samantha says vampires are in more places than people think. Okay, Dina K. Will I be okay? Dina, I hope so. Okay, let's ask Gezdine. Dina K wants to ask, will they be okay? Yes. That's a yes. Crisscross is yes. But Dina K, I hope you're okay. Take care of yourself. Drink lots of water. Take time for you. More vampires and witches than you know. I know it. I'm so excited that, I mean, we need the witches and the vampires because look at what's happening in the world. Also, I don't say blah, blah, blah. Wait, what? Love that. I grew up in my mother's coven. That's so cool. That's really so awesome. I always love to hear from people who have like lineages in their families, especially on their mother's side. I think it's really, really powerful. All right, folks. We got anything else? Are we wrapping it up here? You're welcome, Dina. Dina, you should join our Discord and talk to some weirdos about some weird shit. Do you and Gezdine want cookies? You spelled it close enough. It's all right. I mean, who doesn't want cookies? Should I ask Gezdine? Gezdine, my sweet baby. Gezdine's getting to the end of his rope here. Do you want cookies, Gezdine? He says yes. You do. He wants cookies. How do you get invited to the Discord? So you don't have to be invited. Everybody's invited. Everybody's invited. So you just go, Amy, to newblood.tv. And if you scroll down a little bit, you'll see a little Discord button and you click that. And yeah, you can just plop right in there and you'll have to go through the permissions at the top and stuff. But if you have any trouble, just reach out and one of the moderators will help you through that process. Anna Maria says, I've always wanted to practice the craft, but I would like someone to teach me. That's fair. Yeah. So you're probably one of those people who would do well in like a coven or, an order or something like that. So, depend where, I don't know where you live, but, what state are you in? I could maybe give you some resources, Anna Maria. And also if you go on the Discord, Anna Maria, there's going to be a ton of people in there who might even want to just fucking teach you. From home. Oh, the blah, blah, blah is from hotel. Love cookies. I give you both cookies. Thank you for cookies. I love cookies. Hi, Tiger Lily Mama Bear. How you doing? Transylvania, the movie. Oh, the cookies. Is it like this? You live in Florida. Okay, I don't know of resources in Florida, but I do believe there are some people in the Discord who are from Florida who practice magic. So you should definitely check it out. God, how you doing down there in Florida with all that weird shit? Like leprosy is endemic to Florida right now. Like, oh, Jay, you're from Georgia. Are you in Georgia? Okay, Keely, sometimes think maybe I'm a witch, see things there, then not, see shadows, sometimes I don't know. I think, here's the thing. If you think you're a witch and you cultivate that in your brains, then you're a witch. Close to Brunswick. I don't know where that is. I'm still learning the South because, LA. So now I'm learning No, you're not nuts, Kaylee. I don't think so. We're all little nuts, right? It's okay. There's a lot of free resources online as well. Yeah, absolutely. Florida's insane. I hope that you get out. Like, I am terrified of Florida. Truly, I will not travel there at all. Honey, you're going to burn yourself. Hi. Hilda would like to say hi again. She says hello. Honey. Okay, go on. Okay, an hour away from Jacksonville. Cool. I know, isn't she the cutest? I can't stand it. How do I get anything done with her? Yes, all mad, little like Mad Hatter, Alice in Wonderland, yes. Yes, she is definitely. It looks like some people are joining the Discord now, so that's awesome. Welcome to the party of weird. Isn't she so cute? Amy, it's so crazy. I am a practicing witch, have been in covens and orders and all that shit. I've been investigating the woo since I was teeny tiny, and I have not been to Salem. I even lived in Massachusetts, and I have not. But I am going to Salem with my partner in like 2 weeks. Have you been to Salem? And where should we go? Y'all of you who have been to Salem, where should we go? You're gonna change your username to Musky Candle? That's amazing. I love that this like impromptu little meeting has like triggered this, because it's gonna be this funny inside joke. You live in central New York. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, New York is, they're all haunted, but yeah, New York is fucking weird. Yes, Amy, tell me your Salem recommendation. I want to know. And anybody else who has them too. For sure. Would be great. Thank you. Occult friends are the best friends to have. Yeah. They really are. Haunted spirits find so interesting. I know, they're fascinating. One thing that I love, and I really want to encourage those of you. Hi, Vampire Backup. How's it going? I would say, like, don't be afraid of spirits. Remember, you're in body, so you have more energy and power than they do. Yeah. Where did you move to from LA? I live in Louisville, Kentucky now. Believe it or not, I can't fucking believe it. I was like, why the fuck do I live in Kentucky? But Louisville, if you haven't been there, is a fucking rad city. It's so cool. Doll Island. Where is that, Jay? I don't know where that is. Oh, I'm glad you're good, Vampire Backup. Is it your first time here? Have you been here before? Everyone you know is normal? Oh man, that's a bummer. Well, you can be our friends now. Have you joined the Discord? Okay, cool, Amy. Yeah, that'd be great. We'll be on a live again if you want to like pop in. And I don't know if you're like following us on TikTok, but if you are, you should get a notification. You just saw a UFO outside? What did it look like? Mexico. What about Mexico? Yes. Tag me for sure. You moved from LA to North Carolina and then Tennessee. So much south. Yeah. So what was that like for you? And do you miss LA? Because I definitely do miss some things about LA, and there are a lot of things I don't miss about LA as well. I've been ghost hunting since my awakening at 8 years old, and that made me an outcast. I'm sorry, Tiger Lily. You know, I think a lot of people in the paranormal space feel that way. And yeah, I think that we'd really love you to be part of our community, and we never want you to feel that way. And I think it's the outcast, though, and this is something you have to remind yourself. They're always the most kick-ass people. Truly. It was orange and bright. Dang, that's fascinating. I have seen BuzzFeed Unsolved. I haven't watched it a bunch, though. South Louisiana, cool. And hot as balls, yeah, totally. I know. Abry, if y'all know Abry from New Blood Universe, they live in New Orleans, and they're just like dying down there. Okay, go to Black Veil Tattoo in Salem. They do dinner and tattoos. That sounds amazing. Thank you, Anna Maria. So, Kayla, you're always told that you're weird and you don't fit into a lot of groups. Well, guess what? You fit into this group. It kept following you. That's fascinating, Vampire. Interesting. There's a lot of, like in our episodic show that we're going to release in the spring of 2024, we do cover aliens more, and we did experience some UFOs. It was fascinating. She hosts a witchy butch club. I wish there was a butch club. a book club. She is a descendant of Bridget Bishop. I will text her tomorrow. Okay, cool. I forget what you're talking about, Amy. I'm sorry. I have ADD. I agree. And being part of this group has made me feel less alone and more complete. I love that. That's all I ever want anyone. My sweet baby golden retriever soul. That's all I ever want anybody to feel. I feel like if the cool kids club doesn't involve everyone, then it's not a cool club. This is your family for sure, Jay. I can't wait for you all. Like, I would love to meet some of you in person. Like at the premiere, when we're going to do a really big vampiric premiere. It's going to be exciting. I wish I could tell you more details because it's so cool. But yeah, I hope that we get to meet you. Yeah, and Jack, Vampire Backup, Jack will be at that premiere as well. South of New Orleans, yeah. Cool area. We're going to do some filming in New Orleans as well. Being weird is totally more fun. Normal is not working for us, so fuck normal. Yeah, me too, Anna Maria. I can't believe it. Again, that's another place I've never been. I was supposed to go during COVID, and I don't miss the traffic. Love all the nature out here. Yeah, same. I mean, I don't miss the traffic. Oh my God. I mean, I had an hour one-way commute in LA. It was fucking awful. But that's the price you pay, working in the industry. Salem Witch Trials, got it. What is it? Oh, too. Feeling we hit it. We definitely hit it off, Kaylee. Yeah. Let's be friends. Get into that Discord. We'll chat you up. Oh, is the Queer Crypt here? Oh my gosh. I gotta do a live with that human. I want to go to the event in Fort Lauderdale, but I have to get the funds. You know what, Jay? I want to go too, but I'm so terrified of Florida. I don't think I'm going to go. I really don't. I have to just get a rain check on that shit. I lived in San Diego and Colorado. Nice. I have been through Iowa, never lived there. I also lived in Colorado as well. So it's a cool state. At midnight, Jack is having his novel trailer live on YouTube. I know, Vampire Backup. Jack is one of our ride or dies. He's a great human. Where is the premiere going to be? We actually don't know yet. We have to work out some kinks of things, but as soon as we know, we will let you know. Anna Maria, you visited LA recently for the Game of Thrones. Oh, cool. I didn't know they had that convention. Nice. I get that I don't know if I'll be... Oh, yeah, it's expensive. Yeah. Oh, it's okay, Kaylee. So if you go to newblood.tv and type it into your browser, and then you scroll down a little bit, you'll see a button that says Discord. Boop it. Just go boop. And then you can join. The Queer Crypt is here. Hi, the Queer Crypt. We owe you a fucking live. We've been talking about wanting to get on a live with you. And as you should, as queer people, we can't be going to Florida. Fuck that shit. Also want to do a live with you, but I'm going for surgery. Oh no. Oh no. I hope you're okay. Is it an intense surgery? You don't have to answer that if it's too much. If new blood comes to St. Can you see me now? Can you hear me or see me? Okay, I'm back. We did it. Y'all, so I have, oh, you can see me. Great. So I have these fangs. I don't know. I want to get the Chaos fangs. Do y'all have them? Because these fangs, they're just not that great. Oh, St. Augustine? I don't remember what I said. They're good, but they kind of hurt, And they're a little yellow, they don't match my teeth. Do you guys have these, or do you have other ones? I feel like Chaos is the best, but I know I've heard of y'all having some other ones as well. They also don't fit quite right. Oh, thank you so much. I mean, or maybe they're just yellow. I don't know. I don't know if it's really my teeth. Fangsmith. Okay, it's Jay. Do you think the Fangsmith ones are better than the Chaos ones, or do you know? I think I did, not Jay. Those fangs hurt. These ones, they only. Oh, are you talking about these? Yeah, these hurt. Cause look at this motherfucker. Like, is this all going up into my gum and shit? Tiger Lily, are you going to get like permanent? Like you're gonna get them filed down? Dang. I know. Your hubby is your Fangsmith? Wait, tell me more about this. Best teeth found at Spirit Halloween. I think that's where I got these. These were like, these are like $18.99 right there. So definitely not the bougie ones. You like the Fangsmith's fangs more. Okay, good to know. Yeah, Jack has some crazy ass contacts. I was looking into those as well. You have naturally long fangs, like these are just like naturally a little longer, but you want some longer ones. Interesting. Oh, a triple set? Yeah, like doot doot doot. Those are pretty cool. I think Jack has those, right? Or he has like double. These are pretty cool. Jack's amazing. What a snack. What a snack. I feel like I could say that too, because I'm queer as fuck. So the story is that this fang, it just goes on way easier. He is a devious snack. Yes, he is. Okay, Fangsmith. Can somebody tell me how much the Fangsmith are compared to the Chaos ones? Because I know Chaos is like $100 for the base. You can get top and bottom fangs? Oh, my Lanta. They come down noticeable further than my other teeth. I look like bad boy when I was a kid. That's great. Queer Crypt, you have natural vampy teeth too? Really? That's fascinating. Queer Crypt, are you feeling drawn to the vampire community? I'm curious. 180. Woo! But they seem to be worth it, yeah? 100 is pretty average price. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna get some good fangs. So when we have the premiere, make sure you have your fangs ready, and these are not the ones you want. Get the good shit. You should never be ashamed to say that you're a little bisexual. Absolutely not. That is an amazing part of who you are, and I'm fully all the num-nums. I'm fully convinced that that people will probably all be bisexual, maybe all non-binary in the future. Anyone want to be friends? Carliana, yes. Join the Discord and you're going to have like 300 friends. I don't know that many vamps. I know a shit ton of witches. Yeah, I didn't either until I got started in this shit. Jack is coming out with his own things. His own fangs? Oh, good. I'm glad you did a video to honor Pride Month. Hear me out. New blood is fantastic. Should we use the term fantastic in our taglines for the show? Definitely feeling drawn, fascinated, and also just feel happy to see authentic weirdness when it cut off. Queer Crypt, we love you. Yeah, you live in a super conservative community? That blows. Where is that conservative community? Like, is there any way you can get out? Or did you say you were in Florida? Oh, okay, yeah, if you join the Discord, you have a bunch of new friends, hundreds of them. Yes, it's a mutual admiration club. Hear me out, just a bite. If anybody wants to like come up with taglines for us, we're about to do like a big marketing campaign, and each cast member is getting their own movie poster, and we'll have like a lot of different, probably like corny, cheesy vampire sayings. So if you think of any, it's Jay, you're on the right track. Tiger Lily, you're part of the vampire community. TikTok bullied the heck out of me for my Really? Tell me more about that, Tiger Lily. I'm curious about that. Queer Crypt, you live in a small farming town in Canada. Dang. So what keeps you there? I'm curious. You've been told you have a creative mind. I'm sure you do. I mean, you wouldn't be here if you didn't, right? New blood. Have a taste. I love it. Keep them coming. Your girlfriend. Oh, man, yeah. That'll do it. Well, get your girlfriend to move out into the weirdness. Although Canada is probably overall better than the States, I think. I don't know. Gothic Vampire Witch. Hello. Hello. How are you? I hope you're doing well. We're just talking about vampire stuff. We were doing some divination a little bit ago. Oh, you're asking if you could bite me? You're asking if you could bite me energetically? I think, let me marinate in it, okay? Let me marinate in that. Your husband is what's keeping you in Iowa. Well, I know. Those husbands, they do be getting in the way. You know what's better than a husband? A wife. I'm still alive. I don't know why I am, but I'm still here because I really do. I like you guys. Kind of scared of the States. Yeah, I don't blame you. I mean, I totally understand. So we might be coming to your town, you know, if things get crazy in 2024. I'm really scared. I don't know what the fuck's going to happen. I feel like one of the things that we should do in the Discord community is like mush together all of the magical minds and do some spells for like getting out the old white men from office, all across the land, not just fucking the United States. Feel energy talking. Wait, another saying. Oh, that is beautiful. Is there any place that's seriously haunted there, Queer Crypt? He told you could get a wife? Don't sleep on that. Get a wife. Get a wife. Yeah, right. We should do those spells. We should, because I think, you know, putting all that energy together, it's not always like the first thing people think about. I think people are thinking about like smaller scale, but my brain always goes like big, like let's fucking fuck it up. Thank you, Gothic Vampire Witch. Which tattoo? This is like the tube sock. I just came back from watching Jack's trailer for his novel. It was so awesome. That's awesome. Amazing. Yeah, keep sharing that because Jack is our like ride or die. And he deserves the best. There's one house that you heard about. How big is this town? Just one house is the smallest town. I love your spirit too, Kaylee. Thanks for hanging out. Look up Powder Town. Oh, and let me write it down. Well, send it to me in the Discord because I don't have any pen around me, which is weird because I always have a pen around. Very creepy. Oh, the trees. Oh, these guys. Yeah. It says this is kind of one of my like cornier tattoos, but I love it. It says "Help It Grow," and it's this little. I can't even show you. It's too hard. But it's like a little seedling that grows into a plant. If you're a millennial, you know what that's from. Ferngully. Hope meet you sometime, love. Yeah, hope to meet you too. About 9,000 people. Jeez, that's very small. I was going to say we could come and do an investigation where you're at, but if there's just that one house, maybe not. Love to meet Jack and Shane someday. Yeah, absolutely. You will what's great is that we're all coming together IRL, New Blood Universe and Jack and Shane, and at some point, can't tell you when, and it's soon though, and we will be together, so we'll be doing lives IRL together, and we'll also be doing a lot of content together, so that's gonna be really exciting. We're gonna be in a haunted house together for a little bit. I know, wasn't Ferngully so good? I'm such a dork. Oh, the first time you saw me, I looked familiar. I get that a lot. I don't know what your face looks like, but I wonder if I would feel the same about you. I think I have, you know how, like not even from a spiritual standpoint, but like a psychological standpoint, there's a certain eye, like in this region, that people think is like very comforting, and I have it. So like if I'm on a subway or a bus, or like no matter where I am, people will just like tell me everything about their lives, for better or worse. But you know, maybe we had a past life together. You never know. Yeah, that would be really cool. The Queer Crypt. We would love to collab with you. You're definitely high on the list of people we want to collab with. Yeah, Lady Val, again, like just keep in touch with all of this, and you know, join the Discord, and you'll know then like when the premiere is going to be and all that stuff. So you can meet us then potentially. Oh, thank you, Jay. I feel like I have sad eyes, but thank you. I'm sure you have beautiful eyes as well. Oh, Abry, you have a handsome face. You have the handsomest face. Mwah! I love you. I hope your date night was good. Wait, what sounds stressy? Queer Crypt? Was it me? Maybe we do have a past life together. That's something I have to dig deeper in. Yeah, absolutely. Look into it. See, Abry is so handsome. So handsome. Love Abry. Abry is the baddest bitch around, guys. Amy, thank you so much. I have gotten that before, yeah. I feel like generally I am actively also trying to make people feel at ease, but maybe it's just I'm like a little golden retriever. My eyes are shit brown. I mean, I don't know. They do change sometimes, a little green. Everyone telling me everything. Yes, it is fucking stressy sometimes. For sure. Yeah. Wonder, do any of you have issues with that? I know a lot of magical practitioners tend to have people just like dump shit on them. Date night's still going. Oh, you're taking a lady break. Okay. Tell Frick I said hi. Oh, yeah. Abry, Queer Crypt wants to know about the date. Hello, Mel Rainbows from Saskatchewan, Canada. Nice to see you. How's it going in Canada? Are you interested in weird occult things, witches, vampires? Because that's what we're up to here. You know what, Queer Crypt? Like, I was thinking the same thing. What exactly is a lady break? Like, is it? I don't know. Oh, thank you. Coffee eyes. I'll take it. Where do I fall on the spectrum of magical practitioners? I am a practicing witch. I also work with vampires a lot, directly. And that's what this whole New Blood Universe, this TikTok account is about. It's a production company, and we're doing 2 shows. One is an episodic ghost hunting show, and then the other one is a vampire show. And it kind of veers off into other areas and dimensions as well. What about you? Ella, I don't know how to say your name, but where do you fall on the spectrum of magical practitioners? People always tell me their life stories when I first meet them. Same. I don't even have to like say anything. Like I could be in line at motherfucking Starbucks and somebody will just look into these eyes, poop eyes, and they'll just be like, here's everything. And what's crazy is that sometimes people will open up to me so much and I have not instigated it. And then they'll like get upset at me because they told me too much. But I'm like, I didn't, I gave you space. I'm sorry. Brown eyes turn orange in the sunlight. Yeah, I probably look freaky. I did want to say I had to piss. Okay, Avery, your lady business. I can't stand being called lady. Do you like being called lady? Kaylee Stafford, pleasure meeting you too. Seriously. Pretty cool eyes. Amy, I'm sure you have cool eyes. Oh my God. I get people telling me a lot of stuff, their life stories sometimes. Yeah. Beetle Plier, good question. Would we ever want to investigate the Conjuring house? Okay. This is a great question. Actually, yes. Like straight off the bat, yes, I would love to. My follow-up to that is that I think that there are some issues with the interpretation of some of the demonic energy in that house. You know, I'd have to like get into that in a further conversation, but exorcisms, possessions, things like that, like the kinds of demons, that's all really fucking rare. So yeah, I would like to just for my own curiosity, but I'm not sure I'd find what people have said we'd find, although I could be wrong. Yeah, just a quick stop to check on Finnegan and throw my support at them. Aw, guys, you don't understand how much I love Avery. Lady is a Southern thing. All right. You love vampires, witches, and spirits. That's awesome. Us too. Yeah, absolutely. If you have any questions about that, we're investigators, witches, vampires, this whole community is. So we're just, you know, I just did a little impromptu live to chat with folks. Oh, you fall more on the vampire energy side of things. Cool. Do you, if you don't mind me asking, do you identify as like an energy vampire, psychic vampire, sang? And, you know, again, like you don't have to share if you don't want to. You have dirt brown. Amy? A briquette, you sweet lady. What are my pronouns? My pronouns are she, they. What are yours, Queer Crypt? I don't love lady, though. I just don't love that term. I feel fairly androgynous. You keep having fun. Everyone join the Discord so we can talk all the things weird and spooky. Yes, listen to Kat. Join the Discord because we have really weird shit in there. Oh, somebody just reached out to us about Japanese translation for our show. Should we do that? Love you, Abri. Mwah. You got to meet Andrea Perrin. She came to Casadaga. Casadaga? I had 3 spirits stare at me while I was sleeping. Oof, that's gnarly. You like tantric feeding more than ambient. Yeah, I'm still learning about that. Yeah, I think there's definitely like more intense ways to feed. I think, you know, sex is a big one for a lot of folks, whether you're saying or not. Yeah, I think everybody's a little bit different. Ambient feeding is usually not enough for priest types of vampires, though, for sure. Sam and Colby have investigated there before, and they're going to be staying the night. That's awesome. Those are the BuzzFeed folks, yeah? She, her. Yeah. I mean, I can't get away from ma'am, Queer Crypt, but because of the South, like everybody calls you ma'am. No, thank you, ma'am. But yeah, it's tough for me for sure. What is your name, Queer Crypt? I'm just calling you Queer Crypt, if you don't mind sharing on here. Jack's got good videos explaining tantric feedings. That's good. Yeah, we should, I need to go and like binge some of those. Megan. Okay, great. So we can stop calling you the queer crypt. Nice to meet you, Megan. I do more online feedings for now, but I do a feeding once without before I was awakened and they felt sick the next day. Yeah, that can happen for sure. So the first time I was fed on a vampire IRL, who is a very, very strong vampire, like priest, big energy, very powerful. It fucked me up for like 3 days. Yeah. But in the moment though, when it happened, it felt amazing and also kind of like shaky. But yeah, it's crazy. Oh, I'm getting them mixed up, Beetle Plier. I'm sorry, I forgot. I get all the investigators mixed up. There's gonna be so many investigators, especially with the strike. Oh, just wait for all the reality TV. Most of it's gonna be shit. I mean, Megan, you should. Like, I think that if you are drawn to it, you should totally try to experience it. And here's why. Because I hang out with a lot of quote unquote normal people all day because I work at a bar. And those people are like, what the fuck, Fen, are you even doing with these like vampire shows, right? But the thing is, what I always say to them, they're like, well, how do you know they're real? Like, vampires aren't real. They're like a fucking thing that you watch on TV. But I say, here's how I know they're real. I've had Reiki done, past life regressions, craniosacral therapy, deep meditations, gone to the weirdest, longest meditation courses. I've gone to Nepal and India to study with gurus and shamans. I mean, like in the jungles of Rishikesh. I have tried every fucking healing modality you can think of, except for a vampire feeding on me. And I will tell you right now, nothing fucking feels like a vampire feeding on you. It is distinct. It is singular in its feeling. And that's how I was just like, you can't say shit until you experience it. And that's what I tell people. I'm like, go ahead. You just go pretend like they're not real. Yeah, it's really interesting, Amy. You can feel spirits' energies. Yeah, that's awesome. You should cultivate that relationship more if you can. Yes, you mean vampires, Stasia? Yeah, or Stasia. I hope I'm saying it right. Stasia. So when you're with vampires, it's unmistakable. Right. Okay, so Megan, that's it. That you hit the nail on the head. When you get fed on, it will absolutely trigger a spiritual awakening. And the crazy thing is, like, if you have any vampiric tendencies yourself and you meet another vampire, you'll trigger each other, which can be good and can be bad, depending on where that vampire is in their development. So if this vampire, let's say over here, hypothetical vampire number 1, is just about to awaken or has like a latent awakening happening, like it's just like chilling in there, and then they meet somebody who's further along on the path, what can happen is this vampire can freak the fuck out and try to sabotage this relationship. So if you're going to connect with a vampire, I would say do it with like more than one and make sure that those vampires are able to hold space for you when all the nuttiness happens, because essentially what happens is a lot of past life stuff comes up, and it can be really overwhelming if you share that with someone who is also having an awakening at the same time, or it has been triggered but is rebelling against their awakening. The live feedings that Jack has been doing made me believe in real life vampire, right? Did you have a weird experience? Did it feel like something happened when he said he was doing that? I can find a lot because I'm more in touch with the beacon and the veil. Yeah, I mean, same for me. Like when things start opening up, the beacon really calls people forward. And if you do get fed on and you have a connection to any of those folks, the beacon is a term that we use that basically explains how vampires find each other, or how certain energy workers find each other. LA vampire scene of the 90s. Interesting, picking out the false from the real. Yeah, I bet. Well, there's a lot of lifestylers too. Like Jack is one of those people who's both, right? Like he's a lifestyler and he wears all the like outfits and the things and everything, but then also is very much real. Always been sensitive to spirits. Feel like it makes me want to be alone more. I don't know if that's normal. I think it is normal. Yeah, I've heard that before. Like a lot of people who have a ton of input from spirits feel overwhelmed and they don't know how to handle it, so they end up just like isolating a little bit. So make sure you don't get too isolated, because sometimes spirits can, whether like purposefully or not, kind of isolate you further. Yeah, I mean, it's good to know, Megan, right? Like you definitely need to know what you're getting yourself into. And I don't know if you were here for the earlier part of this live, but I just like am one of those people who's like, fuck it, let's fucking do it. And then I pay later. And I certainly did in this case, because I was just like, I could do anything. Like, why don't I just fucking let this vampire feed on me and I'll do it all on camera, even better. So embarrassing. My awakening happened in my relationship that turned toxic and they were my sire. Oh, yeah, a lot of times. So the past life thing and all of that can conjure a lot of toxicity, especially again, if like your sire or like whoever you're with is like not on the same page with you, it can cause a lot of issues. I'm so sorry that happened to you. That sucks. I mean, yeah. And what sucks too is that you could have been past life lovers in another lifetime. There's a term in the vampiric community. I think it goes like lovers, brothers, the bitterest of enemies, meaning like we've been every motherfucking thing to each other. And sometimes in this lifetime, you just didn't win the jackpot. And so you're bitterest of enemies. And that really is heartbreaking, especially when you have a very deep bond with them. You feel isolated by witches for being a sensitive? What do you mean by that? Because that should be like a good thing for them, don't you think? I don't know. I don't know why I want to experience feeding from energy vampire. I'm odd thinking that way. I don't think you're odd. I think a lot of people want to be fed on. I think it's sexy, I mean, there's even if there's no actual sex involved, it is a very seductive exchange, I'll say. The first time he did the live feeding, I felt weird after, and the day after your body was warm. Yeah. Yeah, it can hit people in all different kinds of ways. And obviously like an ambient feeding like that is going to be way different than having somebody feed on you IRL. I mean, that's like, yeah, I'm the same, Megan. And I think that makes a good paranormal investigator most of the time, as long as you have somebody who can like save you if you get sucked into something. And Megan, I'm curious, like, are you sensitive to stuff? Like when you go on investigations, do you feel, a certain level of sensitivity? People don't talk about paranormal trauma. That's a really good point, Amy. They don't. You're right. You can absolutely have paranormal trauma. And they don't talk about it because they're like, well, first of all, you have to believe in the spirit thing. And then on top of that, you have to believe that you've been traumatized by the spirit thing. And it's like, who's going to believe me? But I believe you. Did what happened to me earlier tonight, Elle? Yeah. You're welcome. It's Jay. Thank you for being part of this community. I'm more on the empath and psychic side. Yeah, same. I'm very, very empathic. Very empathic. To a fucking fault. Mommy. Yeah, I would think that community would be very open to you, Amy. That's so weird. Was there a feeding? Not to my knowledge. I did not consent to anybody feeding on me, and I did not feed on anyone. I've never really gone on an investigation, to be honest, but grew up in a haunted house and experienced Whoa, you sleep paralysis every night for years? Okay, so I don't, am I here, people? Tell me if I'm here. Do I exist? I exist. Okay, great. Sometimes I forget. Okay, let's go to the top here. Sleep paralysis. So this is what I was going to say, Megan, is that you might already know this as somebody who has not that you've been like on boots on the ground investigations, but like in your paranormal world and your TikTok. I got to talk to the ex-director of MUFON, the Mutual UFO Network. And, they're the largest civilian network of folks who like document contactee and abductee experiences. And they like investigate fallen crafts and everything. It's fascinating, worldwide. And when I was interviewing her, she mentioned that the number one data point, like actual anecdotal data point of people who have had abductee or contactee experiences is sleep paralysis. So like the likelihood of you being abducted or contacted by what we've defined as extraterrestrials is like astronomically high. You would love to go on paranormal experiences. Yeah, it's so fun. So fun. Nothing more interesting. Fen, you believe in vampire. People think I'm crazy. Brenna, it's okay. If people think you're crazy, you're probably on the right track. Vampires are real. There's no doubt about it. Stacy, you're an empath too, so I think there's a lot to exchange in energy feeding for us. Yeah, absolutely. You have to be really careful if you identify as an empathic or sensitive person, or empath or sensitive person with vampiric feeding. You definitely need what's called aftercare after that, which, I didn't do when I was fed on. But you need to definitely take care of your energy. Beetle Plier, are you planning on? Yes, we absolutely are planning on collabing with other paranormal investigators. In fact, we are planning on collaborating with some really, really fucking cool paranormal investigators, like some of the biggest in the field that and you watch on your TV screens already. You see a therapist in some of my paranormal experiences have caused PTSD. I'm so sorry, Anna Maria. That's horrible. Hopefully your therapist believes you. And if they don't, I think you should get a new therapist. Yes, we are bonding. This is bonding. You saw Lady Val. Yeah, I haven't seen it yet. I know it came out at midnight, the new trailer. So that's exciting. Love Jack. He's the bomb. Is TikTok working okay? I feel like some shit's going on. I'm going to have to tell you about the first time I experienced sleep paralysis. Absolutely. I will tell you about mine as well. The thing is I will say this. The most paranormal motherfucking experience I've ever had was during sleep paralysis. I will never forget it. Like, it is seared in my subtle body. Amy, yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much. We're excited for New Blood. It's going to get bigger and bigger and better and better. People make fun of you and believe, you know what? Tell them to go fuck off. Just who cares? Those are your people. Brenna? Yeah, I know. The ET thing, it blew my mind because, we don't know, right? Are extraterrestrials interdimensional beings? Are they ultra-terrestrials? Are they, we don't know. Are they fae? Are they, who fucking knows? But that's what we call them. And as far as we can, put them in a category, that is the, number one data point. If I ever went on a ghost investigation, I would always bring protection. That's a great idea. Absolutely. We usually do. A lot of times, because we're filming and we want all the things to go boom, and we have a lot of people on set who are able to get us out of any fucked up situation, paranormally speaking, we'll go ham. So like if we're doing like a Fae investigation, we'll leave all of our iron in the car. We'll have it as a backup just in case we need it. But, you know, some would say that's kind of reckless. Or we're just spoiled because we have incredible people on our cast. Okay, we're good. Great. So it was your most paranormal experience too, which is interesting, right? Because like we're constantly looking into the paranormal, and I've done lots of investigations. And when people ask me what my number one is, I'm like, I know this is weird, but it was like I was in my fucking bed and having sleep paralysis, and it wasn't even on an investigation. I was just visited more than once by more than one entity. Boop-a-doop-a-doop. Anna Maria, I agree. Terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. Go get the cookies, Jay. One-time experiences, had to watch object move across the room till daylight. Wow. That's really rare if you can see an object move across the room. It takes a lot of energy. You're afraid of getting possessed? I understand that fear. I do. Do you guys like my mullet? I'm literally in the process of growing a mullet right now. I think possession is something, from my experience and exorcists that I have interviewed, and people who have worked with demons, like Michelle Belanger. We work with Michelle Belanger, who literally wrote the book on demonology. It's really rare to get possessed, like fucking very, 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 very rare. So it's fair that you're afraid of it. I'm also, you know, it's scary, but you know, it's something that like I would say less than 1% of the time is going to happen. Would you like the shows to be picked up by a network, or do you prefer to have complete autonomy? The team prefers to have autonomy because the networks are disgusting. They will essentially pick apart everything. They won't let us go on any of the wild rides that we want to. They'll try to put us in a cattle chute. However, we are working with an amazing marketing and distribution friend who lives in LA. He's sort of the expert on it for documentaries, and he's helping us out. So there may be, we might stream on other networks, but I don't think that we'll actually ever pitch to a production company and let them own us in any way, shape, or form, because that kills the magic. That's why paranormal shows on TV don't feel very magic, because there's none there. Because networks are thinking of one thing, and that's money. Yeah, I know. The sleep paralysis is fucking fascinating. Oh, you're back. Did you bring the cookies? I hope you have the cookies. What the fuck? Yes, you believe everything until physical evidence shows you wrong. Yeah, I think, so there are two camps of people, I think. There are people who have to believe it to see it, and there are people who have to see it to believe it. I'm one of those people who pretty much is just everything is possible. And so I see and experience things more. And I think that's pretty common for most folks. Yes, Jay, I practice Buddhist meditation, and my background is deeply rooted in Buddhism. I don't identify, if I were to pick a religion, it would be Buddhism, but I don't necessarily identify with any religion. You're highly sensitive. It makes you not want to go ghost hunting. That's fair. Honestly, don't go ghost hunting. If you're afraid of it, don't go. But if you can find somebody who's really, really a solid rock and can get you out of any situation, you'd probably be so, so helpful on an investigation. People like you are what bring the magic to investigations. Yeah, when you talk about vampires, people get scared. People are scared of what they don't know. You know, I'm queer. People are scared of me. for why? People are scared of drag queens. Come on. It's like the best humans ever. The experiences you have, it's just a lot. Definitely like make sure you have some grounding. You know, I would say like if you do go on an investigation, eat root vegetables before you go. You know, do some root grounding exercises. Bring something like obsidian with you on your investigation. My trick is I always have a tight collar and a bandana and a hat, always, to protect this energy here. You're still getting used to sharing your stories on TikTok and how, I know, it's hard. It's hard. And like we're gonna get trolls. Like when we did a seance the one time, there were all these motherfuckers who were just like blowing it up. Like, you're dumb, this is fake, fucking Jesus loves you. And it's so annoying. I just don't have time for it. Oh, thank you. It really is like we're getting into full mullet status. I'm trying to grow it out. It gets curly back here, so. Are you ever gonna come visit the States, Megan? Or when, like, do you ever? Yeah, you don't play around with Ouija boards. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah. You can always, you know, if you do use them, you can always like one thing that I do if I have something that's really overactive, I'll put it in the garage and then just put like a whole circle of salt around it. You can also bury it. You can put it in a box with salt. My book came about from dream walking and sleep paralysis. What do you mean? Speaking of books, I just got Michelle Bellinger's dream walking book. So I'm curious about that. Tell me more about dream walking and how you experience that, because that's really cool. What's happening? My last house in England had to be exorcised, so being possessed. Oh, fuck. Wow, that's intense. Okay, so then I would say you are one of the outliers then. Definitely follow your gut on that one. Yeah. You have the cookies. What kind of cookies? I love cookies. The creepiest spirit crawl in bed with me and stroke my hair after I have my baby. Oh my God. That is very unsettling. What's the difference between a person believing in vampires and people that don't believe you? I think the difference is, I don't actually know, but it could be that you are older, your soul is older, and you've reincarnated more times. It could be that those people were raised by very closed-minded folks and have been brainwashed and just weren't strong enough to overcome that brainwashing. I don't know. There's just a lot of them, huh? I wish they could just be like, I wish like Elon Musk could just like shoot them onto another planet or something, because they're quite annoying. Annoying is like one way to put it. I mean, they're also just like destroying the planet. So that would be the same camp of people, I'd think. One of my books I love is Zen Wisdom for the Anxious by Shinsuke Hosokawa. Oh, I'll have to look into that. Jay, put that in the Discord, would you? If you think of it, I'd like to read that. Cookies. Thank you for all the cookies. Are there cookies like that you can give as little gifts? All the gifts that we get in these lives, we put back into production. Have I ever had an experience you wish you hadn't, retrospectively? Paranormally, is that what we're talking about? I kind of know. I can't think of any. I think usually I figure out a way to learn something from it. Have you? I might not. I don't have a great memory, so I might have forgotten about one. But I think I mostly have like experiences that I wish I hadn't had with humans. Humans are the fucking problem. Oh, thank you for the lights. It's lovely. Your hair is so cute, Fen. Thank you. I don't know. It looks a little gnarly right now, but I appreciate it. Oh, I get a taco. That seems fitting, right? For us queer folks. Veiling works extremely well for protecting energy and making a barrier. That's a great point, Bluegrass. Yeah. Dark Druid. That's a cool name. Brenna. Fen, it okay if I tell you if you tell me what? Quick crypt. Exactly. I start my SP stories with, this is going to sound crazy, but yes, I know. Exactly. But with this little, I don't know, cut off. Oh, you want to tell me your fear? What is your fear? You can. The community I don't need to, and I'd like to visit. Just got my passport. Awesome. Yeah, I don't know. Some things cut off, so I don't know if I got that completely. But yeah, we would love to meet up with you for sure. We get really good vibes around you. Chocolate chips. That's my favorite kind of cookie. Although I am gluten-free. I'm sorry. But it's okay. I can have a few bites. I don't have celiac. You're afraid of haunted places? That's okay. Lots of people are. You know, you get desensitized after you're in them for a while, so. You always carry a few crystals and use protection runes. That's smart. Yeah, me too. I love runes. It's a great book. Okay, yeah, thank you. Definitely share that. Is there a cookie one? Yeah, is there a cookie one? Paranormally, the only thing I can kind of think of is that there was a ghost of a man who was a drug addict who, for whatever reason, really liked my energy and came and stayed in our apartment for a little while in LA. And he was really bothersome. Like he was, because he was a drug addict and he liked to rage, I think he kind of picked up on the fact that I used to be a rager in this body in this lifetime. Like I used to be a huge partier. And I think he just was like, yeah, let's rage. And I was just like, please, can I sleep? But also he kind of scared me. And I think it's because his energy was so intense and he would like drop things on my head. And I think when they have enough energy to do things like that, that's pretty uncomfortable. Okay. There's a story of John St. Germain stories when John thought he was a vampire. Oh, I don't know about those, I don't think. There's a donut. I love donuts more than cookies. I would love a donut from you. Humans are the worst, Lucky. Yeah, truly. They're way, way worse than ghosts or any inhuman entities. You're a human, Brenna? That's cool. I think I am. I'm not sure if I am fully, though. I wish I had money for the gifts. Don't worry. You don't have to give gifts at all. Seriously. It's just the thing that, like, if you do give them, we want people to know that, like, they go to production. So we have a little nest egg in there from you guys. And don't worry at all. You have black salt all over your house and protection runes. I have spray cleansing protection spray. That's a good idea. Black salt's great. You can only put a certain amount of characters in live messages. Oh, I'm so new to this. I'm a little baby. Yeah, you have small children, so you wanna protect them. No cookie gift. That's so sad. Donuts, 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 donuts. Unfortunately, yeah. Just learning about runes and how to use them. Yeah, they're great. They're so great. I have a rune tattoo. Can I write down my fear? Yeah, of course you can. You can write down your fear for sure. I have the donut. I have had my TV turned on a few times at like 3-4 a.m. and the remote be by the TV. You're saying like the remote moves around? You're a nice human? That's great. I like nice humans. You need to go edit videos though. All right, bye Megan. It was great hanging out with you. I gotta go to bed soon anyway. Thank you for the rose. It was great hanging out with you. You're in the Discord. Yeah, so we'll talk. Humans have absolutely done more damage. Fuck them. Love donuts, jelly filled, or cinnamon buns. Yum. Yeah, for sure. Your fear is a haunted. Ooh, what did you say? Your fear is a haunted hotel and going ghost hunting. Okay, well, that's fair. Ugh, there's a lot of haunted hotels, a lot of residual energy. Okay, folks, I'm gonna pop off in a minute here unless you have any other questions, because I'm getting tired. Turn it on by itself. Oh yeah. So you have something who has enough energy to do that. That's amazing. Thank you, Lucky, for all the roses. You're so nice. Every little bit helps. Helps. Should I do more impromptu lives like this? Secret lives. Yes. You have a great night too, Jay. Thanks for the cookies and for everything else. Awesome. Yeah, I'm going to have fun. Yeah, think of questions for other divination sessions and we can talk about all kinds of shit. Also, one of the things, if some of you want to like pop in as a guest and you want to talk about your experiences, we can do that as well. If a ghost can do that, then it should at least help. Yeah, true. They should. They should clean your house. All right, y'all. Have a great night. Thanks for hanging out. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I love you. Bye.